Apex Hunter, PlayStation 23, baby. Yes, sir. How we doing? We're not too bad. Had a little problems with the green screen this morning. Good morning, my friends, and welcome to the PlayStation Finals for the for the Apex Hunter competition. It's early morning here in old Vancouver land. 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for all you time travelers out there. I'm looking forward to this one. Last year, PlayStation was tight. It was a really tight competition. And we have no vacancies today. We have all of our illustrious hunters, everyone vying for their chance at supremacy for the Apex Hunter competitions. Check them all out, all in their favorite gear. I'm kind of curious what everybody's using, but yeah, we're going to get after it. I'm currently on my PlayStation 4 Pro. It seems to be running pretty good. We're here on Silver Ridge Peaks. These guys and gals are going to have 2 hours to secure their 3 best kills. Now, those kills will need to be entered at the end of the stream, and this is very important for all of you competitors. You have 30 minutes at the end of the stream to list your entries in that channel we've been communicating in Discord. Okay, 30 minutes. Anything past that cutoff will not be allowed. Now, let me tell you guys, the Xbox finals, there was some good competition there. We're going to go over all of that on Thursday, which is our PC finals, and all of our winner announcements. It's going to be a lot of fun. Who's going to take it this year? Well, man, I don't know. We got some pretty good hunters here. We really, really do. We got Thori Theory coming back, and she is defending her championship. Man, Witowski's been out here each year. He was close. We have some first-timers with us, but some big members of the community here. You're going to recognize some of these names, and some you might not. Some you might not, because there's a little difference between gamer tags and what you display in Discord and what's on your YouTube and what's on your Twitch. And, oh, man, it's hard keeping up sometimes. But, guys, cheer on your favorite hunters, show some support, and thank you all for coming out to this today. You being here is what makes this possible for us to put on these annual events. If you want to see more, it's all about participation. I love it. I love seeing everybody get involved. And yeah, so I'm a little scattered. I expected more problems. Our PlayStation crew is absolutely on point. They all showed up. They were all ready ahead of time. I started the game. They all got in here. Man, you guys have set the bar high. I wish I had 7 headsets to give out to all of you, but only one shall rule the day. Okay, my friends, when the gunshot goes off, you are going to have the remainder of the stream to collect your 3 best harvests. Now, you can shoot as many as you want. I highly recommend that pretty much anything silver or better, I would take a screenshot. You must pass all checks for it to count. You must. So if you botch the shot, don't enter that one because it's not going to count. Okay, very important. I said this last stream. Maybe some folks were just feeling the pressure and they submitted a couple that didn't count. I don't want to see that happen. Try not to hunt on top of other hunters. If someone's there before you, it may be your favorite spot. We're kind and courteous in this community. Give it to them. You can always circle around there and rotate through that area once they've moved out. I'm just going to fill in the blanks. I'm going to start here. As you can see, I'm level 4, the big old 3100 XP on my beautiful PlayStation account. I don't have much unlocked, so it's not about me today. It's about you guys. You know, and I did see someone at the end of the. You know what? I'll chit chat more once we get going. Let's get these guys and gals rolling. Hope I have a gun equipped. I didn't even look at this. I don't even have a gun equipped. It didn't even set me up for a gun. Are you kidding me right now? I didn't have time, to be completely honest. How do I move this over? There was a way to move this back, wasn't there, to the other? I'm not a big guy on the wheel. Like, it just the wheel for me, for some reason, there we go. It just doesn't quite cut it. All right, let's get that out. Let's get a gun going just so we can fire off around and start these guys and gals, man. They're itching to get going, and I can't wait to see what they can do with this today. Okay, all right. And there's a gun. Beautiful. When this sounds, it's go time, my friends. Good luck to you all, but most of all, have fun. After all, this is what it's all about. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Make sure to do the right finger. There we go, my friends. Good luck to you all. Interested to see where they all head out here. Man, let's see. Where's it going to be? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Some of them are being courteous and waiting for the others to move around. I know where I would have jumped right away. I'm just saying, you know, if I could, of course. All right, let me get things rocking here. I'm missing some of this. Now, unfortunately, despite his efforts, it wasn't showing well on the... Oh, look, I'm having green screen issues. Not happy about this. But let me show you what Witowski has put forth every year that he's been involved. And I love this. I'm just going to slide over the whole thing here. Oh, right. I can't. Oh, yeah. I will post it in the Discord after the stream. I'm on PlayStation. It's taking up the monitor now. It's a funky thing. That's for dang sure. Okay. First off, let's get a little music going, shall we? Silver Ridge Peaks theme to match Silver Ridge Peaks. Tongue twisters are me. Holy. What's up, chat? Good to see you all, man. Hello, hello. Hello to the UK. Welcome. Hoping it's Medved at night. In all honesty, so I tried on the Xbox. It just would not accept my payment method. The Xbox store drives me absolutely up the wall. I had issues. Sorry, no, that one accepted my payment method. It wanted to install the entirety of the game again through Windows on my PC because I did through cloud gaming. Anyways, long story short, I went to go buy Emerald Coast today to set these folks off on just something different because we've done Silver Ridge Peaks consecutively, which I think is fair because everybody knows where they're at. Yeah, my son has my PayPal account attached to his PlayStation, so yeah, thanks PlayStation for being so strict. You know, I use a Visa on more than one thing. Why can't I use my PayPal on more than one thing? Holy, if you're watching PlayStation, we got some chatting to do. Ned, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Can we get a morning start? Oh my goodness, you guys, yes, 100%. I am so sorry I forgot to change the time. Is everybody good for a time change? Oh my goodness, have they already started shooting? I don't see any. Oh, I do see purple next to them. It's afternoon. Actually, afternoon's not bad. This is a decent time. Let's let this run for another 5 minutes, and then we will do a time change. I'll start you in the morning. So, you know, we kind of swap that up a little bit here and there. Let's see what we can do. See what we can do. If I go missing next week, the PS company will got him for that. I mean, there's no slag. I actually quite like PlayStation. I think it's quality. It's just, come on, man. Take my money. Why you gotta make it so hard to take my money? Oh, man. You know, on a side note, my buddy sent me some pics, so I missed out on Whitetail Camp this year because I was in Liverpool in Sweden. And he sent me pics. They stayed in little cabins this year. Like, we used to take our trailers up. We'd pull our travel trailers and we'd go to the same camp every year. In fact, we had done the camp up quite well. We'd even dug in a latrine, and we had a spot in the water. There's a little river that ran by, and we had dug out a little cove just so we had calm water to set our pumps in, so we had running water, and blah, 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 blah. We dug it all out. We even had some gravel laid in the soupier areas, because it gets soupy, as I'm sure you can imagine, in northern BC. But, yeah, this year they went and they stayed at these cabins, and I swear it looked just like the Silver Ridge Peak cabins. This thing I'm standing in front of right here, it was 2 per cabin. They had 6 cabins. Apparently they had a blast, man. They didn't pull a whole lot out. Pickings were pretty slim. So, yeah, glad I didn't spend all that money just to stop at Safeway on the way home so I could come home with some meat. Wait, wife shaming is a thing, okay? You know, she's like, oh, did you get some meat this year? If only real life hunting could be Call of the Wild levels, right? Oh, goodness. Good to see everybody in chat. Thank you for coming to hang out, my friends. America, Germany. Good to see everybody from all around the globe, too. Love SRP. Fair Reserve. The music is gravy on those biscuits. Absolutely, Mitch. It is one of the most popular reserves. I can't say it's the most popular now. We had some changes that happened to it that took some of the luster away for some players. The bear drink times, the shuffle of the drink times. You know, things change for reasons, but ultimately it has changed a few opinions. It's still one of the top 3. I'm curious, chat, what do you think? I'll tell you my top 3. I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours. I personally think my top 3 maps, I I'd have to say Emerald Coast being number one, followed by Reventuli, followed by SRP. Now, Top Nostalgia Map's going to take me to Layton. I would hunt Layton any day of the week. But I do think other maps have surpassed that. Curious, you guys let me know in chat. What do you think? Greetings to Germany, Magic Fruit Deer. Welcome, my friend. The dog has helped too much? The dog is great help. Planet would be depleted of animals in a blink. It would. You're not wrong. Jaxie, please. I've been waiting for an over-under rifle for years. When will we get one? It's a great question. I'd also love. There's a lot of things I'd like to see in the game. You know, our designers have a full list of things they want to make happen too, and just seeing it all go over time. Kate, which is my. There's the wheel. All right, let me get set up on here and let's go do a little hunt. I wanted to make sure they were going to spread out. Looks like I have the Salgachi Plains, so we'll go and do something with that. Look at everybody out there crushing it already. I see sheep on the ground. Love it, man. Absolutely. Let's go there. All right. I have nothing, as you can see. I am as fresh as fresh can be right now. Let's go to weapons before I start trying to put the ammo out. Yeah. So, you know, don't expect greatness from this bearded fellow on his fresh controller account. I mean, PlayStation account. I don't know how you guys and gals do it with controllers, man. I tip my hat in your general direction. It is very impressive. It's something else. Like, I shouldn't say that. I used to be really good with controller, but I didn't like riding a bike, baby. It just ain't. I'm just gonna say it. Oh, that's it. I've already got it for there. Got the crap scope. Let's go see if we can find a little something. Get in maybe a little pronghorn or two. Now, I had somebody at the end of last stream ask a question, and you know, it's a very valid one with all of the technology that we have and such. Clearly, it's not something we'll be able to do on console, but somebody asked, you know, maybe why don't you trail behind some of the hunters? Well, look, as you can see, I'm level 4. I would interrupt their hunt. And I'm an absolute rookie with the controller. So I want everyone to have the fair, you know, no unfair advantages. Like if I'm trailing along Wesonator over there and I cost them a diamond, perhaps, right? I don't want to go too far. We're going to do a time change here pretty quick. I'm just waiting for everybody. Maybe I get them to sound off. Yeah, I'd like to do a time change before I run off. Yeah, okay, so there are requests for it. All right, we're going to do a time change, you guys. Called a 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning coming in. We're going to put it to 8 a.m. Okay, I could go 7 if you would prefer. But I figure 8, and that'll let us, during the stream, hit 3 different time zones. Well, the 3 that I know that I would appreciate. Here we go. We are hitting the rest. See, people have picked up. After that, some nice shiny stuff. I have no shiny stuff on console. Nope. I don't know what you would expect of me. I can't even show my computer screen. Okay, we're going to go to 7:38. Puts us just after 7 o'clock, so we're leading up to the 8 o'clock. So here we go. And changing now. I do recommend, if you didn't, but, you know, we're peer-to-peer in this game, as you. If a time change ever happens, it's always a good idea to fast travel. I'm just saying. You don't have to. It won't ruin your hunt. But years past, we've had reasons for doing so. All right. Lots of patience with control. Absolutely, Norm. Lots of patience and lots of frustration. I'll tell you, my biggest thing with the controller that I can say, you know, I kind of like a challenge, so it's fun. It's the aiming, of course, I got to get used to it. I'm terrible with a PlayStation controller. How it puts your thumbs together like this. It's terrible. I got big hands, man, and sometimes I bump thumbs on FPSs and stuff. But the biggest thing for me is in this game is toggling through gear. Man alive! It is just it does not feel very intuitive, you know? Now, I don't have any volume. I have 0 sound for myself, which is most unfortunate. Is there a quick way to change? Oh, is it this way we go? No, really not quick. Okay. Do I not have a set of freaking binos equipped? Like, for real? Man? I don't. I have nothing. I have nothing. The lures do. Oh, I have all the starter stuff, right? Yeah. Okay. I guess the wheel's the way to go, right? Push and hold. But I don't have that on the wheel. Why did my binos not show on the... Yeah. It's the menus, man. It's a little different. It's different. We're so used to... something. You're so used to playing... I just didn't see it. On PC, it is something else. Alright. Let's take a gander, you guys. Little 3. We got a 4. We got a 4. Okay, we'll take them. 200 meters out, 150 to 200. I'm kind of happy with that. I'm not so happy with what? With this. Let's see how we do. We don't have a whole lot either. A lot of ammo. See how we do. Go on, hit that ground, hit that ground. There's no chance. I got no chance in a follow-up. We're not even going to bother trying. All right, that sounds good. Yeah, Mitch, I just discovered that. Thank you. Keyboard would be hard for me. I tip my hat. You keyboard players, and rightly so, you get good at what you know, right? I used to be a big console player, and I was really, I was way more proficient on gamepads. When I tried to move to mouse and keyboard, I found it wild. I had such a hard time. In fact, for years, if I played any competitive FPS, I was still using gamepads. And still, for some reason, when I go to Apex, I still play Apex. When I go to Apex, I'll toggle between gamepad and I'll toggle between between mouse and keyboard, which is weird. But yet I get on here and I've just got 0 in the way of aim. You know, gonna need more aim assist. How's did we get a kill? I did get a kill. We got money, honey. Gonna take my time. Don't get me started. How annoying was to catch Larry Fish in Red Dead? Oh, we're talking Red Dead. Thanks again for Add Redwoods in a Dream. What? Thanks again for Add Redwoods. It's a dream. What are we talking about, Ricardo? Oh, you're talking about the Yukon Valley. Yukon has long been a crowd pleaser. I'm glad you're enjoying it, my friend. Can't stay long. Just wanted to drop by and say hello. I'm working on a report. Oh, right on, Mr. Shirter, and another TikTok video. Very good, very good. The Xbox comp was good. It was a messy start. We had some no-shows, which you know, I can't stress enough, and I'll try and stress it more next year. It's, you know, I nothing against folks that couldn't make it, but it just if you can't do the dates, don't do the qualify. It was very hard to get people in a timely manner, which put them at a disadvantage. And but you know, they're all great guys and gals who all came and tried out. And real life happens. We get it. We get it. We roll with the punches. But that only took up the first like 10, 15 minutes, hour. Okay, maybe not an hour of our stream. We had a lot of fun though. We did have a lot of fun. There was lots going on. Watching our guys and gals out there. You know, it's really cool at the end of the comp seeing them submit everything. I unfortunately have the scores tallied. Otherwise, I would show you guys. But my buddy's helping me out, and he's just all over it. Got her all dialed in, tallied up. Oh, is that Wild Witowski right here? I not. That's not. No. Does it not give distance on Xbox? Or on PlayStation? What the hell? It did on Xbox. And it does on PC. That is really weird. Little subtle differences. You know, it's the same client, but obviously there's restrictions. Like same with the Xbox multiplayer. right? There's restrictions with Xbox Live in that regard. Well, I shouldn't say restrictions, just there's hurdles, things that don't work the same. It's interesting to see. But quite smooth here on PlayStation. I must say, I'm pretty happy. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, man, that holding the breath, being on the movement button, really sucks. Think I can not run out of breath? Oh my goodness! Level 4 has its struggles. Just turn. Anything in the pipeline to fix Moose drink zone? There's fix what? I'm sorry. There's been zero reports about any issues with the Moose drink zone that I've seen, my friend. Enlighten me if you're having issues. But to my understanding, everything is working as intended. Okay, that got its attention. I don't think that was a good hit. I do not think so, but we'll find out. Lady Legend, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Oh, don't watch. Lady, don't watch. Although that wasn't bad. We got a gold out of it. It's terrible. You ever tried console, lady? It's hard, man. No, folks, how you doing, my friend? I think they need ideas for maps. Oh, good. So here's suggestions: Canada, Greenland, Swiss Alps. Yeah, hey, put them all into Discord so they don't get lost. But there is no shortage in suggestions for maps from this community, and our developers have their own ideas as well. But they have, well, as I've shown you in the past, they have a big focus. A big focus. Did that die? No, because I'm terrible, and I am getting closer to a somebody. Where am I gonna go? I'll cut across this way. I could stay in this area, perhaps. I see them coming down here. I don't want to hinder their hunt. But yeah, our developers, they watch everything that is put out in the suggestions tab of the Discord. Because, you know, it's one of those things. They want to make the game that you want to play. So they are always looking at suggestions and what's voted up high. Now, do keep in mind, just because it's a top vote doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. There's also other considerations, but they look seriously hard at what the community asks for. It's a major focus. Didn't MD. Didn't drop. That's okay. That's okay. I didn't get a good shot on it. But what do you do? You came from Xbox. Oh goodness, you should be, dude. Some Xbox content there on that their channel. I just had sausages and baked beans. Shelby, she's our girl. Yes, if you guys aren't sure, so Bad Karma is Shelbinator. That's her gamer tag on here. So if you're looking to cheer on Shelbinator, that's it. She's out there rocking it. Seeing some kills coming in. We've got everybody's moving around. I see Shelbinator got herself a Rocky Mountain Elk. Plus 500 score. Somebody to watch. Oh, baked beans are fantastic. To each their own. To each their own. I would not fault you for not liking said beans of thy bake. Best thing to do, Bethan, if you're having a bug, first, I would always advise people to look at the known issues list. We own our issues. We own them. Put them up front. So if someone's experiencing it, they can go to see. Maybe they can add more information to it. We always recommend submitting a ticket. It is the best way to get it seen ASAP. However, our support team monitors Discord. It is yet another avenue to be heard. We have a bug reporting section. It's a forums in there. You're more than welcome to check out. Okay, where are we heading? Away from. Oh, I'm getting hemmed in. Okay, we will go north towards the Bending Forest. Should have bought more ammo. And so I'm just trying to reload. Is it not square on PlayStation? It's triangle. Okay. It's like waiting for Santa, no doubt, brother. Just a few days and PC gets the square off. It's gonna be fun. Moose not showing up till 2 hours after zone had begun. Also have changed the time by 1 minute to spawn. So all animals have different times of coming into zones. Depends on the zone and depends on where those animals are pathing. Depends on the home range that you're in. There was a change quite some time ago made to the game to make it, I want to go this way, don't I? To make it more, I don't want to say more realistic. It sort of tied in with adding new animals, more animals, working out home ranges and stuff. So animals don't just arrive like there's a clock. Need zones, and this is what I've been trying to explain to everybody, need zones are not what we always thought they were. They are a suggestion that you may see an animal here at this point in time. You may not. They're not held by any particular time. That is working as intended. We got too used to a more strict schedule that the team didn't feel was very realistic. There is no way that, oh my god, I'm moving right into people. Okay, so you're moving across this way now. I don't know where to go. I will go back here. Yeah, and I'll just work my way up that side. At level 4, you might not have the rangefinder unlocked for the scope. I don't have the Apex Binos. Oh yeah, no, you don't get the Apex Binos till it's 20 something. Oh my goodness, it's been so long. I need to do another restart. I need to do another restart on because I love doing restarts in this game. I love the progression. I would love to see it longer. You know, just so it took me longer to do, but I've redone it many a time. Okay, so let's go through. Let's go grab some. Actually, let's get some free ammo for now. That's good. I don't need too many. Now, I guess while we're in here, let's go to our skills. Let's see. We don't have any skills or perks. We don't have anything in yet on our skill tree, but our perk will have 1. Yeah, so, and we're working towards that oh so needed zeroing, which helps new players so much. Although someone else I like to tell people quite often, guns by default, most of the rifles are 0 to 150. So knowing that right now that crosshair is set to 150, it definitely helps. But as we're going to be moving up rifles soon, we'll do what we can. Jackson, can you hear us show? I should talk about the new cosmetics. No, I cannot show them off. It would not let me do anything with my Apex account, and I can't bring them up on screen. But I should mention, low-key, we had some fun today. You guys might have noticed it. In fact, in both of our games, we had some fun today. The Traveler's Cosmetic Pack came out. Now, you can get these individually, but the team got busy. Our artists are having a lot of fun with these cosmetics, as you can tell, and they've got us caught up on all the reserves. There's just so much loaded into this. You need to go and check it out. It went live today, and there are some juicy ones in there. I will show them off on Thursday when I'm back onto the PC side of life, and I have all of those controls in front of me. As of right now, I can't do anything with it unless I could set up a display adapter. No, I'm not going to do all that. That's not midstream. I can't stress enough. The community asks for cosmetics. You see what you've unleashed. Our artists are having so much fun with it. They're looking at new and improved camos. They're looking at fun outfits. They've got all kinds of ideas. They need to see your support. And I just mean, let's get a thread going in Discord. Let's get a thread going and let's go through that thread. Like maybe, hey, what do you guys think of this cosmetic? What do you think of this cosmetic? Let's get some upvotes going. Let's show a little support that, because they need to know these things. Although you guys kind of like to talk about sales, but you guys kind of buy all the cosmetics. So that probably shows them. But I love it when they get to read your feedback and they monitor the Discord. Like they get so much value out of seeing what you guys think and what your opinions are. I can't stress it enough. Okay, get into Discord. Let them know. Oh, there's food talk. No, there's no food talk. I ignore it. Yeah, every Wednesday, Norm, we head out and we it's just a big open server to get everybody out there, my friend. I love to get our community out and come and fish with us. Zoe Canada with a Jaxie character. And you know, that's arguably on the Discord, it's one of the most upvoted maps. I get concerned about stuff like that because I don't hear it really talked about or requested anywhere else. But you see it all over Discord. You guys, by the way, have noticed, like I stress on this, and everybody used to hunt only drink times. And do you see how great it is during feeding times? There are so many more options. I just think that our community fallen into this lazy pattern. Do you know what I mean? This lazy pattern of, I'll just go to drink times and we bounce around drink times and let's not move. I just want a little money, okay? Don't judge me. I just ruined that meat. Man, we're gonna need a lot of stuffing with that bird. For real. That was a loud 22. It's a little obscene. I know. It's one of those new 22 modified 243 cartridges. Yeah. K-Flow, what's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. Cosmetic packs are nice. Thank you, Deb. Looking forward to next year's release. I know, they're just fire, man. I love that they're doing this. And you know, they're approaching things differently. And you know, different. Sometimes we're reluctant to change, but I think they're kind of on a roll. I think they're doing really, really well with their approach to how everything this last year, and actually the last 2 years, really, since you've seen the changes. Those changes brought us Emerald Coast. Okay, whether it's your favorite map or not, you just simply cannot deny the visual quality that map has brought to the game. The time, I mean, it looks like they worked on it for years. They went the extra mile on so many things, but they really focused on the huntability and spent that time and those energies to have a good flow in areas, to not restrict everything to just drink times. You can be a drink time hunter if that's your gig. You can. But you can also grind on the map if you're part of the grinding community. If you're looking for that authentic hunt, I don't know if there's anywhere more immersive. You can feel that. So, you know, I'm not one to ever say, I don't like people to have any false expectations or to get their hopes up, but you're seeing what's happening with the way they've been able to rework their time, bandwidth as we call it, right? We're getting more cosmetic packs. We're getting higher quality reserves. You know, the equipment packs have been interesting. They're trying to fill in some blanks of things that we don't have and could absolutely use. Like, who saw the electronic collar coming? I'm just going to be straight. I know so many people in the community were absolutely flabbergasted when they saw it. And it's such a great addition. When you go and you search up the comments, when you go and you look in Facebook and you scour stuff like Instagram, you get lost down that rabbit hole of Discord. Everybody's loving the dang thing, man. They're finding new ways to hunt with it. And I knew that the community would get creative. I didn't expect them to be as creative as they are. So many folks aren't even carrying collars anymore, or they carry one, maybe two collars. And then they carry the electronic call. It's those just in case moments. And I was really impressed. And I talked about this, and I'm guilty of not really having done it much except in testing. And that's to see people using it for duck hunting. I had someone send me a screenshot. It was him and a buddy, and they were on opposite sides of the little island in the bottom right of Reventuli. Okay, they were on opposite sides, a good little distance away. They each had a collar set up, and they strategically did it so they were getting this massive radius, and they had their collars to bring them in even closer. And they were slaying. Like, I can't even imagine how much money they made doing that. Just really neat to see. Okay, let's go see if we can get... Okay, let's double check to make sure I'm not messing with anybody. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're totally wide open. Wide open plains, baby. Yeah, really cool addition, right, Bethan? I know. Steel Rancher, what's up, brother? I love the cosmetics, but it'd be great to have them on scopes and ATVs too. And that's been an ask. I've personally asked about that. They've talked about that. They understand there's more challenges to certain gear and certain items. It was a big step getting them on tents. Pretty cool to see. So I think it's something that you could tentatively see down the road. But, give it time and let's see what happens. It would really, really make a nice addition. Catch it? Did we catch it? No, I almost took a second one. I thought about it. Oh, I need skills and perks. Man, I need perks. I need my breath. I'm like... We're going blue in the face over here. All right. It died, right? It died. Okay. We'll go pick that up. Really enjoy the ornament guns in the game, but when the customization really came out, there hasn't been new ones. We'll get versions for new guns back. So the customizations brought the ability to customize with cosmetics. Is that what you're referring? Do you mean it like that? Because there's no customizations or skins. There's no actual ornamentation, which would be cool actually to see. Absolutely. I got an achievement. I'm stalker guy cryptic. I'm stalking these bad boys. But also a different camel clothing to help with spooking. Oh my goodness. K-Flow, come on, brother. You're my boy. Did you really just say that? It works on Classic. I can't understand why it works here. Because code. Two extremely different games. That's like saying, but they did it on Red Dead. Different everything. Different everything. And it's just not even a fair comparison. Classic, much older engine. Much older engine, built completely different. I could babble on for about a half hour on just the things that I know, but I'd get in trouble for talking about batch files and stuff like that. But there's a difference in how it's all put together. There's a difference in delivery. There's a difference in how everything's brought into the game, how it's coded. I would love to see that, but this would be a massive system. If you've noticed, anything that comes to the game, there's these huge updates, because everything touches everything in Call of the Wild, the Hunter Call of the Wild. Everything touches everything. And when it touches something, it needs to be re-downloaded. Needs to be... And that means if it needs to be re-downloaded, if it needs to be addressed, that means that the coders have had to connect all the dots. Think of how many moving parts there are. And I'm talking like, our characters don't just walk on their own. Think of them as a paper doll that is all on strings, and everything needs to be animated, everything needs to be put in place, and if something touches that, and that touches that, and the cosmetics touch that, and everything, do you know what I mean? I'm just trying to paint the overall picture from what the devs have explained to me, what a monumental task things are. So now, not only with the character, just talking about clothing, and I'm not trying to burst your bubble because I really want this. But character puts on clothes. Now those clothes are going to have a different effect on every different reserve, and every animal is going to react to it, which means every animal then has to have adjustments to its code. Every map has to have adjustments to its code. Wait, the player gets in that needs to be adjusted because I'm going to have difference in my player code. Oh wait, I hold this gun, but not just the gun, the ammo. The ammo goes in that gun, the gun I hold, and everything works together. And I've got the scope that goes on it. It's just this massive undertaking. So they really have to pick and choose what they do. Now, I actually think that clothing would go off really well. I think clothing is something like that actually, you know, gave you camo. You could have clothing that reduced scents. Okay, I should be paying attention. Where am I going? We're going over here. I think that would go off really well with the community, but you kind of need to convince them of that because there's never any talk of it. If you go to Discord, you'll find maybe a couple posts since those forums open, and you're going to have to really, really dig for them. There it is up there. You may even get another one in with that. Let's just take a peek. Let's see. You're at 160. I think I could not botch that. I'm totally going to botch that. That is not the gun I am looking for. Oh, too high. I missed it. No. Well, we had it on one of them. Oh, and I ran out of my bullets. Yo, what happened? What's happening? Arxa, welcome. Or sorry, Arska. I wanted to say Arshax, my boy who was out with us the other week, our dev, our lead designer. It's I hate Berkuda? What are we? Savannah, Verhunga! Verhunga! Got you. Hate that all that's such a... Oh, such a good map. Verhunga's fantastic. I mean, to each their own. Each their own. I love the big wide open plains dotted with just fauna all over the place. Having some incredible hunts over there has certainly helped change my opinion. I love the map. It's got it really, for me, it's had a sweet spot for ages. Well, we made a little money, honey. We'll take it. Did this other one happen to die? Well, it dum gum did. Let's see, did we, oh, we did. We got lung butter, baby. Yes, sir. Let's go pick that up. I felt like that first one. I must have just caught the top of its lung. We're going back to the basic hunt here, boys and girls. Having a little fun with it. I just really like doing restarts, so this is kind of a treat. I mean, I get to play on controller, which I should be getting better at because I've been playing a lot on my ROG Ally that I just recently bought. It's like, hey man, look, when it takes over 21 to 22 hours for me to leave my doorstep and land at the head office in Sweden, and I know I'm going to be doing more of it, I need something for entertainment. And I looked at the Stream Deck, and no slag on it. Stream Deck's awesome. But the ROG is so much more powerful, and it plays everything without issue. At least so far for me, everything. Although you wouldn't want to be playing Ark Survival Ascended on there or anything beastly like that. But it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. I'm not really climatized to Windows 11 yet, but really, really cool. If you're looking for a good handheld, and the thing works with Steam seamlessly. It works with Game Pass seamlessly. And I have many games on Steam, ridiculous amounts. And I have Game Pass. If you have Game Pass Ultimate, get all the Xbox games on Game Pass available on PC. Almost all of them. It's amazing. I have so much to play. I've gone back to Elden. So yeah, I'm getting used to the controller. I'm getting there. I'm moving and I'm shaking. All right, speaking of moving and shaking, let's move out of here and shake it up a little. Let's go for a run. Let's go for a run. And we'll see if we come across anything on the way. Okay, we'll hit this lake first. This little guff right here. Let's place a waypoint, and that'll get me moving away from you. Perfect. When everything touches everything, that's how when things get added, it causes bugs in other places. It's just the truth of coding, yeah. It's video games, you know. Every game has bugs. We don't deny it. We own it. We own it. We try to fix anything that happens. It's we put it out there. We keep a known issues list for that reason. But that is exactly why things can happen. That's why, you saw a period where a team was very reluctant after something came out to do a hot patch. Hot patches are a fix that's untested. And to put anything out there untested can break more. It's happened once in our game where it was like catastrophic. That was when the Bloodhound first came out. So they've been very cautious since then. We have a very good testing process. We go through numerous groups of testing, and we have our own community group, which you guys might hear a little bit more on in the not too distant future. Okay, you'll hear a little more about it. We have some ideas on what we want to do. If you see what the Angler's doing, it's been a massive success over there. We love what's been happening. So yeah, keep your ears peeled. But we try our best. We truly do. After all, at the end of the day, the people making these games are only human, and nobody's perfect. But I think it's pretty unrealistic as a gamer these days to expect perfection. I don't think I've played a single game that hasn't had bugs. Basically waiting for candy cane Christmas skins. I want Christmassy stuff. I do. I love the festive time of year. I really enjoyed the Hunt Club events. I hope we can get more fun Hunt Club stuff. That was pretty cool, man. I was pretty honored. They did one after me. They better not do that again. There was one in there for Ron McTube. There was one in there for Scarecrow. I think, was that it? There was talk about a number of the creators getting them. Some were just harder to do. Some were harder to do because of names, right? But the team, they did that on their own accord, man. They didn't come to community. They didn't ask us about anything. What was calling at me here? I didn't check that. Which I thought was pretty cool, man. I would love to see more Christmas stuff like that. All of our classic players, what happens over in classic. It's just not something. We're not launcher based like that. We don't have the option to bring those things in without big updates and stuff. It's the reason we don't do these big crazy events, even like the Angler, because it's set up quite differently. It's a live service, same sort of ideas, sort of what classic does. They use a launcher, but still it's a live service. Makes a big difference, right? It does in what our guys, our gals are able to put together. Can't really put a massive update, a massive patch out for seasonal events when a good portion of your community doesn't care for them. Wish everybody cared for them. Western kind of map with wild horses, coyote, just deer. Well, that's interesting. Get in the Discord, mate. What up, T? Good to see you. Is VR playing mine for you guys? No. Unfortunately, at this stage in the life of the game, it was looked at. Hence what was born the Tobii Eye Tracker. And the designers just didn't think it was a very good experience. So they didn't pursue it. I don't see it happening. I don't want to burst any bubbles, but it's kind of one of those things. If it doesn't paint the game in a good light, and they didn't like how it was looking. That looks like a big bison over there. I got nothing to take that bad boy with. Something else at this lake? Are we at mule deer drink time? I'm not even paying attention. Secret Great One reindeer dropping next week then. Reindeer, interesting. Don't get that very often. Elk seems to still be the most popular. And no, the great ones, yeah, they're a ton of work, and it's something that kind of coincides often, the map and such. Some of these guys are watching my stream. They'll be seeing some big boys over here. Score well too. Hey, careful, K-Dog. You put your eye out with that. Would love some ugly sweater print things. Yes. Oh yeah, Big Bubba for sure. Some in the early days, and they were bad, and that was a tough one because at the time they were trying to get all those bugs sorted with a brand new engine, brand new everything, and they were trying to get console out. I remember that too. I was playing back then. They need to put a hunt competition like one animal is picked by the either based on weight or score in real life in certain states. It's like a Boone and Crockett kind of thing. You know, there was a decision made, and I've actually, it's interesting. These are all things I got quite, let me make sure I'm still playing. Yes. Okay. I had to make sure I'm still on Call of the Wild songs. Just making sure. But, yeah, it's interesting. I inquire about all this stuff. When I first started, I was like, how come we don't have the Boone and Crockett? And Boone and Crockett, so they decided they wanted to do their own system, which, in some ways was kind of derived from the concept of that, but very different at the same time. And there's things that we could do with it, but since scoring 2.0, it would be interesting to do. I think what you're asking for something almost like that's like a competition you're asking, right? Like pitting people against each other for the highest score, because that's not something that Hunt Club does. Hunt Club can track, like we've seen community competition or community events. Hence how we got the Stradivarius, if you know what that is. Some of our OGs will, some may not even know. The 270, the really fancy 270 in game, that was a Hunt Club event. It was a month-long event that ran, and the community had to kill as many whitetails as possible. And they showed us the numbers, and it was wild. I'm sorry, it was like a species mass extinction event for that month. I mean, everybody was doing it. We had to reach a certain goal, and there was a point where it didn't look like we were going to do it. Maybe they did that to us on purpose. I don't know. But we did it, and that Stradivarius is now available for everybody. I'm going to run up here. Doesn't look like it's too popular right now. I'm going to unlock that. We're going to hit that location right there. Place that waypoint just to give me a visual. How about Great Kudu as the next great one? We don't even have Greater Kudu in the game. So now you're asking for a new species to be designed and developed, and a great one to be designed and developed, which is that kind of goes hand in hand with doing a reserve at that stage. I would like Greater Kudu though. I really, really would. Yeah, that's something the teams looked at. They have looked at. But there's everything's got a jive. Everything's got a jive. However, having said that, it's suggestions like this. Don't let them get lost. Make sure they're in Discord. And you guys as a community got to come together on upvoting. Y'all gotta, you gotta get better in your upvoting game. You must become more powerful and upvote the really cool stuff, because the more upvotes, the more eyes the devs have on it. It's crazy like that. Great Wild Open. So this is kind of interesting. I have gone through the Hunter Call of the Wild playlist that you can find on Spotify, but now we're into ones that aren't on this playlist, which is quite interesting. I dig it. I love that we can get our music on. We're going to do a restart. I don't want to miss it, so we're going to start here. Pow! Back to Silver Ridge Peaks, because we are on Silver Ridge Peaks. I just want to shoot a great one, a Rudolph great one for Christmas. Is that too much to ask? Yes. It is. I'm with you. I'm with a lot of the comments you guys make. 100%. I've been with the company now. I see what they have to go through, what it takes to make these things. You ever think we'll get any DLC map animal great ones? For example, great gray wolf, probably. No, I wouldn't say that's wishful thinking. Yes, I do believe we will. I truly think we will.
I think that when Great Ones first came out, you guys have seen it. I mean, just simply from the pricing, right? Our team wants to keep everything accessible there. And when Great Ones first came out, there was a lot of excitement for them. And there still is. But they were new and they weren't as understood. And everybody wanted at it. And they really, really didn't want to put it behind a paywall. Right? They were very adamant about that. But there's enough Great Ones in the game now that, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, I can either confirm or deny that I need a drink. Hold on. Much, much better. There we go. I can neither confirm nor deny what is being worked on right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if, you guys ended up seeing a Great One that isn't from one of the base maps, right? I mean, you can only do that for so long, too, right? Oh, I got so far to go. Let me up. I will sky. Wow. But Hosen's right. I mean, you are literally watching that right now. Welcome to Apex Hunter 2023, where we have a competition for each platform. We started with Xbox. Today is PlayStation. Thursday is PC. These are all ladies and gentlemen who won during the qualifiers last Tuesday. They have the duration of our stream to find their 3 best kills off of my map. It's a lot of fun. And the competition gets steep. It's a way for us to give back to the community as well. I still don't have a screenshot because they were put together just the way things happened, how it went. We purchased these ones this year. We've actually had sponsors in the last few years, but this year we said, no, we really just want to give back. We went out, we secured them. They are a gorgeous SteelSeries gaming headset. God, they're nice. They're nice. And that's kind of the main prize. But with that, you get a bunch of swag that you just can't get anywhere. Some Call of the Wild stuff. I'm not so sure if you're going to get your hands on this. I keep this very close. It's one of my favorite things I've ever gotten here working with the company. Can you see that? In a nice little case. Pretty cool, right? There's all kinds of things that I love the swag. But yeah, you get a nice little kit for winning. What some want, and arguably their focus, their main focus, is the bragging rights badge. You get a badge to wear in Discord for the entirety of the year until the next event runs next year. You'll be the only 3 in a 70,000 member strong Discord. It's a little crazy. I still see people asking, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? Yeah, it's absolute bragging rights. So yeah, some people are competing just for that. Last Saturday I got trolled 5 times. Oh man. Hey, that's good though. Getting trolled. I always laughed when that term first came out in our community. I kind of fought it myself. I didn't like it at first. I'm like, this is not trolling. This is actually a really good thing. You start seeing those big animals, play it right, you'll see a whole lot more. I'm like, no. So when I hear someone say they got trolled, I'm like, yeah, you're hunting well. Keep it up, my friend, and you're going to have some big old bad boys to stick in your lodge. My second gram was 4,150 kills. Man. And then through was 406, this one was 94. Gee, the headset. Mitchell, hey, you're in there, brother. Hey, but best of luck to you, my friend. The merch you can buy. They do. MD, they do. I've told them this. And, maybe things are being looked at. But it kind of tied in where you see it with the pricing, man. They keep the prices down. They want everything to be accessible. And, is that a money grab? But there's so many people have asked for it that it did start looking at it. I would be surprised if we saw something at some point. I just want plushies, man. I want a Call of the Wild Great One plushie. Big old crazy freaking non-tip rack from the White Tail. I will hang it on my green screen. It will be behind me at all times if we could do that. Please, could we do that? Yeah, no, well, I still think that would be great, man. First fellow, great, we're around 1,600 kills and 30 diamonds and rares. I've only grinded on 3 occasions. But as you well know, some of you know, herd management started with us in my community years and years and years ago. Do it quite differently. It hasn't changed at all. The grinding has. The grinding has changed. But nobody does it right. Still. And yeah, nobody does it right. I got accused of cheating when I got my first great one in under 100 kills, my second great one in 50 kills, my third great one, which was the moose, in about 50 kills. Yeah, we got a warning call. I ran right into you, but I'm almost at the tower, so maybe... I mean, I'll get ready. If he wants to run that way, you direct which way they run, too. They'll always run directly away from the sound, but if you haven't seen them, that can be an issue. What are you? That's a female. Not going to be a good angle. No, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to get down here and we're going to pick this up. I used to, Mikey. No, I don't get into that now. I personally, yeah, no. I don't take a stance on that either way. That conversation's all but died. I still want to get involved in it. Skyrim that hill, I know, right, Wizard? Merch would be very cool, Miles. 100%. Need my own merch? I mean, I do have. I have my own channels. I started as a creator. I just, I don't get a chance to do my own thing as much. I plan to work in, I have planned, and I've been talking about it, and I'm just trying to institute it. I want to do regular streams. I'm back to full time now, so I'm trying to work out what days and times are going to be best suited. It's a tough one. It's not one of those jobs where you ever want to just let it go because what I do affects the community. So, you know, catch 22 for me. I got to make sure I'm doing it at the right times. So, I will. Last Saturday. Oh, okay. So there you go. Gyro. This is what I was saying. Last Saturday, I got trolled 5 times. But then it paid off because I got a max score weight pheasant. Just kind of reiterates what I'm saying. You start seeing that happening, you're doing something right. Cool if you could trade trophies or gift guns. With you on the gift gun, definitely not with you on the trade trophies. That has been a sore point for our core members in the community. You know, there's trading groups and stuff that just looks from with the way it's coming through my screen. You guys probably can't tell, right? But it looks like there's antlers coming. That's just a tease, man. It's like a stump buck. We call them IRL. But yeah, trading has been a sore point for some folks. Not for everybody. Some like it, some don't. Take it, I guess. Daxi, how do you enter the Apex competition? Last Tuesday, we held the qualifiers, which was full of all the guessing games, and the guessing games were set to allow everybody an equal opportunity to partake in this year's competition. So pretty cool. We had, yeah, it's all full up now, unfortunately, my friend. We have already done the Xbox finals. We're doing the PlayStation finals right now. All these incredible hunters are out there doing their best to secure their 3 best kills. Thursday is the PC finals. Now, if we have any no-shows on Thursday, we will be filling those spots at the beginning of the stream. So if you're looking to get in on the PC event, make sure you're here early, man. You want to be here because as soon as we get moving, as soon as we go live, it's my goal, if there's any open spots, to fill them up. Hopefully we don't have any open spots. You know, I was pretty vocal about, hey, you're going to qualify. Please make sure you're available. And I have your name, but I don't know where you live. You're safe. Not a trophy if you don't earn it. Somebody's slaying it. People are out there mad. Look, we got... I'd love to see it. Jace Ryland and Ed Kiefer. Shelbinator, if you're watching, they're cheering you on from the stands. Let's see what you can do. Shelbinator's been around. She's been around the community for a bit now. I see her here and there, and she's always coming out and supporting on our weekly, our weekly streams. I mean to say, yeah. I'm torn. We've got some names here. I know a lot of them, you know. Some of them are new to me. Like I've never seen Cut Down. It's your handles off of Twitch and YouTube that I know. Yeah, I figured there's gonna be something laying on this slope. Didn't run over to that. I should go grab that and take a peek down here and see what's happening. Let's do it. You give a little hint to what great ones are being worked on. There's not really much I can say right now, Mikey, to what's being worked on. I can tell you there is a new reserve in the works. It's having a lot of time to cook, as our boy Gaz from the Angler likes to say. No, he's not working on it. Two separate teams. But it's gonna surprise folks. The jaws will drop. I will say that right. I think we need to see a competition like this between all the content creators. I've thought of doing it. Getting folks together is hard to do, but the advantage to doing that is you would see everybody stream. Oh my goodness! And I forgot to put it out there. I do believe we have 2 of our competitors streaming right now, and I think you guys and gals should go and check this out. Let's see here. Let's go through. I am almost positive. I know Witowski right now. You may know him as Call of the Wild Tutorials over on YouTube. That's where you'll find him right now. Call of the Wild Tutorials. I do believe he is live. I'm almost positive. This monitor is hooked up to my PlayStation. It's not cloud like it was on my Xbox, so I can't even sling it over. But Call of the Wild Tutorials. I would love it if you went and checked him out. And I thought Weezinator was streaming. Will be streaming the event. Don't think he said where. Don't see it. Where is he? Oh, hold on. Weezinator is also on YouTube. Weezinator88 and COTW Tutorials. Call of the Wild Tutorials. Oh, he spells it all out. Call of the Wild Tutorials. Okay, he just shortened it. Avatar. Definitely show them some love, my friends. And there we go. Would love to see any of our contestants get a nice little boost. Supporting creators in this community. I've never seen such a niche game as ours come through with absolutely... Oh, too low. I don't know. I just thought I'd throw some out there and see what happens. We're a very niche game. A very niche category. And, you know, when I first started creating, the audience that was out there was not even a fraction of what it is now. Seeing it grow by leaps and bounds like this, just ask any old OG creators. It's a completely different audience out there, completely different world. It's really cool to see it grow as it's done. Who would have thought a hunting game could have such an incredible community around it? I mean, I guess, you know, you're an IRL hunter like myself. Most of my buddies are all pretty patient, and I guess that would translate well to a game, right? But seeing it actually happen, I guess my point being, though, is we are very niche, and times are always changing, and it's actually been pretty quiet out there compared to years in the past. And our creators need your support. Really, really do. I say this as a previous creator myself. I would just love to see. Oh, we did get one. We made a little money, honey. I'd love to see it. Love to see you out there discovering creators. We have a full list of them in our Discord, all of our partners. There's some incredible affiliates. And there's definitely some up-and-comers. You know, just because they're not in our program doesn't mean they're not good. Because our applications have been shut down for quite some time. It just got a little crazy. We didn't have the means to upkeep it as we wanted to do the justice. We didn't have the manpower. So we've actually got something we're cooking up in the works that's going to make a big difference. And our creator program will reopen. It'll be a different process to apply. It's going to be great. We'll be able to actually track everything. We'll be able to see everything offhand too, which will make a big difference. You know, but part of the issue I used to have when I looked after it was, you know, you'd get hundreds of applications. You'd get people that would apply that hadn't even made a video. You still had to treat it fairly and go through and review it. That was the tough part, you know? When you've got hundreds and hundreds of applications and, you know, minimum 30 minutes for each, and some can take hours. And, oh, that was wild. So this new platform will actually help us with that. It'll make it a nice streamlined process. I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even find the blood. Let's these guys start killing too fast. I'm not going to be able to find it. It'll disappear. Okay, let's go back here. Let's grab that, track that, and head down to the water and see what's happening. If the shout-out doesn't draw them, the player card will. Man, I'm going to show it again. Because he had two of them that I thought were pretty well done. I thought they were great. Let's see, this is awesome. Here we go. Let me show you one more time. Oh, right, I can't. That's right, I can't. Because my brain, it doesn't function in the mornings. I don't get smart until about noon. Prior to that, what are you laughing at? Okay, I'm not even, I would say, we're not talking anymore. Yeah, we'll have to, I'm just gonna go ahead and post that in Call of the Wild News, I think. So you guys don't have to wait. So if you're in the Discord, you can go check it out. We're gonna put it in the Call of the Wild News. Not with any pings or anything, for obvious reasons. But, it's just too good not to share. I mean, and one of them, come on, like... I can't even. Oh, I freaking love you, Witowski. You can guess which is the favorite. Check them out. I just posted them in the Call the Wild News section. Gotta go and take a peek, man. They're fantastic. Okay. Okay. We got blood. Controller, don't fail me now. Back's failing. Interesting. Let's see where she goes. And it was a she. We shot the female. All right. Music is very soothing. Oh, this one. Very, very interesting. See, hello, ma'am. I would love it if you would slow down. I don't have tracking skills. Let's just check for lung butter. We've got more to go here. We'll grab this last one. That'll put that on our market, so we got it on our map, so we know where to go. Let's just run and see if we got lung butter. We did get lung butter. I'm not going to click this one. I'm just going to follow behind it. It hopefully didn't get too far. It gave us a nice little path here. where the dog is handy when you're tracking multiples at once. You know, when you're streaming and want to just read chat and not pay attention to what you're doing, but run along like a good little bearded fellow. Come on, that's good blood. You're not getting that far. Doe thought she was safe. Yeah, you ain't out of season, darling. Looks like it ran up here. See that path? That might just be an old track because there's nothing there. There it is. It's your thank you to Expansive Worlds. Well, thank you, my friend. I love it. I love it. Stuff like that, involvement like that, it goes a long way. You know, to each and every one of you in chat being here, that goes a long way. I like to see the names, the true supporters. I click through and you can see it both on Discord and YouTube, or Twitch and YouTube. You can see who's in here. I'm taking a few screenshots just to have this, and someday I'd love to be able to do something back, but it means a lot. Showing that support, you know, support for this competition too. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and it's costly to the company. And at the end of the day, you know, if the community is enjoying it, and how we know that is by involvement, people that are here enjoying the streams, and you know, we had a really good turnout for the qualifiers. And obviously, it's lower for each leg of the competition, but it means a lot. It truly does, my friends. I got to convince my bosses that this stuff is what the community wants to do, man. You know, that we want more competitions. What is the Discord there? Oh, the official Discord. You can actually, Nightbot will probably prompt you. If you are on Twitch, so it would be in our About section if you wanted to look on our page, or you can wait. Nightbot will put it up, or one of our mods will. Oh man, we barely got a hold of this thing. It died. We know it died. Ba-da-da-da. Yeah, cave flow. Oh, man, I've only had one coffee. Only had one. And truth be told, I have back issues that have been bad these last couple of weeks. Sitting in this chair is tough right now. Come on, man. Holy, taking me for a run. Like, it definitely died. We definitely had the pressure on it. Wait, is that it? Is that a log? That's a log. Oh, and we're pushing it. Wait, hold on. Did I shoot more than one? One of them died, and this was not the one. This is not the one. We're gonna have to abandon. Animals can't stop bleeding, as we know. And I believe at this point, we are pushing a live animal around the map. Okay, that's it. Scratch it. You didn't bleed out. That's on you. Okay, it's totally on me. I don't have the dog out with me right now. My first year playing the game on PS and following this competition, I had no idea this comp existed. So cool to see. Right on, Mitch. Beautiful, my friend. Hey, hope to see you in here next year. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. The community's gotten behind it years past, which has enabled us to have, you know, get some really nice prizes, and gaming headset, such a nice way. It was tough to choose the prize, if I may, because it had to be the same prize basically across all platforms. We'd thought, hey, well, what about a nice controller? No, can't do that. Even though you could tentatively do one. No, I went to go the other way. Could tentatively do, you know, one per platform designed for that platform, but then you're assuming that PC players are going to use a gamepad. Um, headsets seem to be the one universal thing that's shared across all platforms. Because, PC, you can, we'll do a fancy mouse, or we'll do who knows. But, and headsets just seem to be the one thing that everybody always needs. Like, let's face it, we all need a headset. Unless if you're one of those guys that only plays single player and you don't really have anybody that you have to worry about, hearing the games and gunshots and all that. Then maybe you're playing your volume through your speakers. But most gamers these days are using headsets. It seemed like the way to go. Man, we've had some doozies over the years now. Yeah, MD, it's time, stuff, things. I opted not to bring the dog. It's going good, Gage. Thank you for asking. Nice to have you here, my man. Ooh, just installed all new cosmetics. Silver, Ridge, Green, Yukon, Teal. Just what I'm looking for. They're good, aren't they, Zen? Man, I mean, they're like extra good. And like, it's so funny. The team sits, they're talking about it, and they're like, okay, so really, we could push these out over the course. Oh, I'm having problems with my green screen. Is it making me go all funny? If I lean forward. Anyhow, there's the choice. You could, okay, we got our cosmetics set for the next year. No, they're having too much fun with it. They're like, you know what? Let's do something unfounded. Let's release this all at once. Let's put this all together. Let's get this Traveler's Pack going. Oh man. Truly, the Traveler's Pack is the way to go. If you're like me and you're big on the cosmetics, go to the Traveler's Pack. Thank me later. You'll see. Okay, let me grab this. I'm standing here, walking around, flapping. Oh, I did grab this. I did grab it already. Wasn't paying attention. Let's see. Anything out and about? What time of day is it? It's 10:20, which means there is another 40 minutes left to go in the competition. That's right. I'm playing on a fresh account, just set up for the comp. I've only been on here one other time. That was last year. I'm level 4. And I'm really... I'm hunting a little bit, but I'm not really, you get it. You get it. It's about giving our players the opportunity. See, they're moving around, man. I'm seeing, look at that one. Robson Rex with the mountain goat at 450. 450 plus. A gaming chair would be a cool prize. Yeah. And then what do you do, right? And that's actually not a bad idea. Although the shipping would cost a fortune. There's the other thing. You have to ship these things. And holy, it's expensive because it all comes out of Sweden. I imagine a gaming chair. That would be a tough one. We'd have to have a sponsor, I think, for that one who had worldwide distribution. What a great idea. Hey, I'd love to give away one of these things. Can you see it? See this right here? Oh, God. One of the comfiest chairs in my house. It's wild. Although, having said that, not with the back sore. On the PS5, the controller is a speaker microphone, so when I play games online with others, I really have a headset on. Still goes through the controller. It is. It's a terrible quality. I'm sorry I have to say it. I have to say it, man. It's like using, but I'm very much a guy that for years has had to have separate peripherals. You can hear a difference in my voice. Even if I want to move it far away, which you should never be. Most mics, you need to be within 6 inches of the mic. You should never be this far away, but it has a drastic difference in the quality of your sound. Now, when you put on a headset with one of those boom mics, even the best of those, it don't sound good. You certainly, if you're a creator, you don't want to use them. Although there are programs out there like Voice Banana and such that can greatly help with that performance. Dang you turkeys, you're everywhere I want to be. Man alive. My voice is too deep for a headset. Actually, I have had headsets that just I had issues with. forgot the indicator cone was so big without the perk now the range. I know. It's wild. I can't, man. Is the PS5 controller like this? These are too close together. My hands cramp. Like, I've only been playing for how long and my thumb is already sore. You know, I mean, I have no problems with mouse and keyboard, but the Xbox, just that extra bit of difference, and the one being a little higher, I don't know, man. I just have, there's a big difference between these two, right? Big difference. And I just have an easier time, especially because, I don't know, the way my trigger finger goes and the way that sits is more, and instead of this other motion. I'm not knocking it. Everybody has their own preference, you know, and there's no right or wrong answer. Just for my own personal. So weird to see Bighorn right here. Well, you heard me, you smell me, you just keep on rolling. I'm gonna roll over here and see. Yeah, I have hams. Just saying. Use the controller for ATV. Oh, so you have both hooked up. Playing on PC and you use the controller to, I mean, hey, I've done that before myself. I ain't gonna say anything in other games. Yeah, absolutely. Huh. My chat brings up on YouTube. Scroll away on no. Oh, YouTube's just quiet. Wow. Oh. I actually thought it froze. Oh, there's controller for ATV. Yes, sir. Sit in front of the keyboard. Very nice, man. Hey, nothing wrong with that. It's 5 centimeters between the center of the two joysticks of the PS5 controller. Yeah, it's definitely narrower than the Xbox. It's also the placement, right? See how they're both in line like that there? And they're further down. And it's so I end up with this motion in my hand. I end up like this. Whereas on here, I end up in this motion. Right? My hand's more open on the Xbox. I don't cramp up. Right? I don't cramp on it. So on my PC, I use these on my PC. I've got 2 of them that I swap between. Those are the elites as well. I quite like the elites. Oh, I saw ya. You done gun lit it up over there, ladies. Is that it? There's some famales coming down the road. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Where's the party at? You're going to cross the road on me, aren't you? Oh, no? No, you're just psyching me out. You're going to go down by the water. Some more coming in out of render. Bright elk get me every time. That's it? That's it? That's it? Somebody gonna get a shot? Well, we're gonna try. See how we do. Oh, man. I don't even have my tracking the blood. You know? Don't get my blood percentage. I got nothing. So in other words, it was a bad shot. That was just insult to injury, watching that thing run away for days. I'm just saying. So they wish they would fix so you can buy ammo in bulk. I would love that, Ed. I would. just having that feature, being able to, I want 50 boxes, not, clicking 50 times. Yeah, that would be great. Here we go, Jason Ed throwing out the Shelby cheer-ons. Bad freaking tastic. Are they working on fixing the animations so bullets stop true animals? That has nothing to do with the animations. That is typically like a desync game. Seems to happen most often in multiplayer. But I have seen some reports that people have been experiencing in single player. So we need people to submit tickets. Right? Like it always, 7 tickets last week. And none of them were about that, my friend. So without anything from, people telling us what the issues are they're experiencing, especially if we're not seeing them, I never have those issues myself. And I've even checked with our testers on our last build, and I'm not seeing these things. Oh, hello. There's no way. Nope. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. I didn't want to talk about it. Hey, give me a mouse and keyboard. Stop! You're just bouncing away. Yeah, we're aware of the Great Lakes. Yeah. Then there's the other issue that seems to be PS4, the old PS4, not even the PS4 Pro, as you can see. No issues here. The hardware is just not keeping up to the client. That's maybe not something the team would want me to say, but truth be told, that was a known issue. We released that as a known issue. It was either the game was going to crash walking up to it, which it could not have, or you just would have a funny looking lake. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. So the team has, I believe they may even have a fix on it already. I'm not 100%. Like these things get like the main focus of attention from our QA team, and even lend hands from certain devs who help design and stuff. So yeah, it's a major focus right now. It's not, the game's not right for you, and they want to fix that. Oh, Alexi, it's tough. It's tough. That only happened in SRP. No, that's a console related issue. You don't think there's any of the new gen that are experiencing it? Well, where can we go here now? Another 30 minutes. This is a hard stream for me to fill. I ain't even gonna lie. It really is. I'm looking to you, chat. Because I suck on PlayStation, okay? I'm gonna throw it out there. I am terrible on this controller, man. I'm having all kinds of issues. Let's run down here and grab that right there. I'm gonna work on unlocking some of this. I saw someone on the road. It was a name. I feel that, man. I feel that. What's the next animal I want in game? Oh, fish tanks. That's an unfair question. My answer will always be elephants. And I'm sure I'm not the most popular for saying that with some folks at work. I want elephants. I've come to terms with the fact that I will never hunt an elephant IRL. But I would like to do it digitally. And so that's what I would like. Now, hey, that's not off the table. That's not off the table. There's always that possibility. But that's a major undertaking and something that the team... Yeah, there's definitely things to consider there. I would say that realistically, what would my big one be? You know what? I can't even answer that. Because I'm a terrible liar. And I will say what's coming in the next reserve would be my answer. So therefore, I cannot say it. I can't. Just know that I am getting something that I am blown away. So we are all getting something that I am blown away with in the next reserve. I'm not trying to start teasing early, but I never thought I'd see it. Man. What could possibly go wrong? Everything's fine here. Everything's good? No. Wait, hey, wait. Come on. Oh my God, look how much that hurt me. Let's, no, I'm going sideways. What am I wearing? Baloney skins for freaking shoes? Get some traction on that rubber. Let's go. Beard balm recommendations. Lit. Well, that's where I get my oil from. I shouldn't say beard balm. I use two different ones that I get from, that I actually just started from Tommy Guns. But it's their brand. I'd have to look up the exact name of it. I'm more about the oil, right? It's all about the oil. I mean, put the oil in if you need to like style your beard at all. You do that with the oil in, and then just some balm to hold it in place. I started using this wax one. I'm more a fan of the cream style balm because you just sort of put it over and you're done. It's low maintenance. I'm not a big maintenance guy, you know. I don't like taking long in front of a mirror. You could probably tell. But oils are the most important. And I used to get my oils through Lit. Not sponsored, not any affiliation, not anything. He's a veteran in, I forget which state he's in. Crazy marketing. Love his marketing. Yeah, no, check him out. Jack's the same when it comes to elephants. I don't think I could shoot a primate. Elephants would be easy. I have no urge to hunt monkeys or. I just don't. I don't. I'm with you there. No. Elephants, absolutely. You know, rhinos, absolutely. Hippos, let's go. You know, I mean, things that are very, questionable. Muskox would be very cool. You know, Ed, I had never considered wolverines until recently. This was brought up. Oh my God, my lighting is way off. I can see it on this screen. Terrible. But yeah, I never considered it, and I would love wolverines. Yeah, they would be fun to hunt. Oh my God, man. It'd be crazy. Hunter Girl, what's happening? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, we were just talking about a bulk ammo feature. That'd be very cool. It would be very cool. I've used the beard butter. Yeah. Beard butter is just like it's almost like a balm sense anyways. That's kind of like the balm that I use. I used to call it a beard butter, but then it kind of evolved. Beard butter became more thick. Right? It's not as thick as the wax, but yeah. Hey, I'm great, Hunter Girl. Good to see you. I would love a skeet range. I felt like our opportunity to do it was with Rev and Thule. What are we at here? Time of day, 13:12. 13:12. Look, it's pulling them away from the water. This is when you really need to dig deep as a hunter. You're not just bouncing around checking drink times. You have competition of 6 other hunters, 7 in total, scouring this map. You know, and let's face it, you're not working just one location, although it could, but not a tactic I've seen anybody do yet in our competition. And as they bounce around and they move to new spots, areas that have already had hunters in, some of them already have the hunting pressure down on the ground. It's interesting to see the tactics. It'll be even more interesting to see the results. I can't wait. We'll be getting those tallied up after the stream today, and all the winners will be announced at the end of the stream on Thursday. Now, Thursday's an interesting one. Okay, Thursday's an interesting one. First off, it's the PC finals. Everybody heads out. They get the same opportunities that everyone's had here on both consoles. But towards the end of the stream, I will start going through the finals for each platform. Of course, starting with Xbox, moving to PlayStation. And I have to time it right so that once the PC players are done, that we can do the tally and the announcement. But it's a big ask on the PC players. It should be a little easier and quicker for them to get their posts into Discord because we have to do it all in real time. So we're probably going to run over a little bit on Thursday. I would imagine it's going to be a 2.5, maybe even 3-hour go. A 3-hour tour. Would not be surprised. Not going to happen. You see that white and you get all excited, right? And then you realize, just a shape. It's just a shape. I'm going to run down the hill. Let's head down this way. Let's get a marker on our map. There is an outpost right down here. So let's head down to that outpost. We'll just give ourselves a visual so we know roughly where we're going. You can go off a cliff on this one, so you gotta be careful. All right, Hunter Girl, sounds good. Well, my original intention for the competition this year was to move it around maps. I wanted each map to be different. I just thought it could be a lot of fun to swap it up. But we didn't make that happen. Now, it's possible that we do that. Dang it, Bobby. Possible that we do that with the PC comp. I'm not going to say where we're going, so people will get prepared. Need to give the mountain goes their drink times back. So, but which animal would you like drink times removed from then? Fair question. Because there was a need for that. It wasn't, hey, we just want to do this. There was a need when they were going through home ranges and drink times. Right? There was collisions happening, which affects animal behavior and such. So I'm just curious. Which would you have picked? Remove bears? Remove their drink times? Well, bears actually are known to go to the water. This thing died. So that wouldn't have been it. You see where I'm going with this? It's tough. It's very tough. I see it on the daily for it. The Great Wild Open. Okay, well, we shot you right around. Where? We're right on it. I should be seeing the blood. And there it is. Oh, it ain't lung butter. Uh-oh. But it died, right? So, I mean, that's not terrible-ish. All right, let's go see where it went. Let's go in the direction we need to go. Remove mountain lions. They are annoying anyway. But what about the people that really like mountain lions? Right? How do you take away something like, you know, how would you do that? That used to be one of the most requested animals to be brought to the game. But everybody got their wish. It was brought to the game. So how could you do that? It's tough, right? I think maybe when you hear me talk about stuff like this, and I'm honest and open like this, you get an idea on how hard it is for our devs. You know? Make one person happy, upset another. Oh. I personally like mountain lions. But they definitely changed the face of the map. The random fly partons? Just awkward. Sorry. What partons? Elaborate for me, my friend. 18 minutes left. Oh, even less. 17 minutes to go. Bodine's on it. Oh, man. Late to the party. Welcome, Forktail Devil. Welcome. Ah, we're doing well, man. We're doing well. The hunters are out there crushing it. I love the ability to be able to show the hunters. Well, but we'll find out soon enough. They'll be entering everything into Discord channel set up to receive their harvest. And I've seen a lot of animals going down here. That's for sure. Any tips on your mustache? Wife said you can keep it if you can maintain it well. Absolutely. You still actually, I use beard oil on my mustache too. Beard oil is great, man. It stops your skin from getting agitated and drying out, which stops in beard or mustache locks. So we go down this way. Where did he go? There he is. But yeah, absolutely, brother. I used to have a much bigger mustache. I cut my mustache voluntarily because, you know, sometimes you want to save food. Sometimes you don't. I don't care. I don't care. We got it. We got more money, honey. Keep moving. Keep on rolling. Yep, absolutely, Cryptic. Absolutely. It's just like everybody wanted wolves on Medved. As soon as they're on there, I start seeing people saying, wolves are scaring everything on Medved. Well, did you think they were going to sit and have tea with the other animals? Like, for real? All right, let's get this auto run going. I want to check out chat. Mustache pro tip: cut your sandwiches diagonal. Does it not do a thing, brother? It's not that. And sandwiches are no problem. No. A diagonal sandwich or a square sandwich doesn't matter. You still got a corner to work from, right? And once you make those bites, you can shape it. Now it's things like soup and stew and anything that, yeah. So I keep it trimmed up now. I keep my mustache trimmed. There's a Jurassic Park survival game coming out this year. I fell off those. I played the first one that came out. What was it called? It was okay. It was okay. Grilled cheese and beards is a nightmare. How long's competition? We have... we have 14 minutes left. 14 minutes left before we shut her down. At that point, we will call all hunters. All hunters will be called in. We won't accept any kills because everything's submitted with a codex so we can see when everything was dropped. Anything after the point that I have called her off and ended will not be accepted. Any botched animals will not be accepted. Spaghetti. Yes, sir, Jace. Cheer on. It's awesome. Oh, you got us muted, buddy. That's okay. Snow leopard in mid-age along with Marco. That would be cool. But really, snow leopard's going to be a lynx, essentially. Right? I'd be down with that. I like the lynx. I really, really do. You think we'll see tigers first or rhino? Oh, God. Could I have either one of those? I'm serious. Tigers would blow my mind. My mind would be absolutely freaking blown. Oh my God, how would you even hunt those? Wouldn't they hunt you? That would be insane. That would be insane. Rhinos would be the same thing, right? They would have to be more that, you know, you would have to stalk. You wouldn't really ambush those, per se. I'm not sure. I think I'd like to see them in the game, but like I have no patience for just because that feels like that would just be go and shoot. I don't. It's a hunting game. That doesn't do it for me. You know what I mean? I've really fallen off that, so I don't grind. Nothing against it whatsoever. Just for me, it's a hunting game. So I don't know. Hunting rhinos. I've thought about this in the past a bunch. That's why I'm bringing it up now. I'd love your thoughts because rhinos, you know, they hang out in the water. They're slurping about in the muck. You know, they're very, very aggressive. Very aggressive animal. They see you, they're going to charge. So You would probably never get inside a 150, which isn't terrible. I think I'm looking for that hunt. I'm looking for the thrill of the hunt. You know, it's what got me into this game. It's what always brought me back to the game. And what location, what species can we add where it's about the hunt? What could you do? What could you do, chat? Throw your ideas out there. What is it about? Well, first off, are you, I guess maybe that isn't you. Maybe you're somebody that just wants a shooting gallery, like duck hunt style. You want to just bounce the location, shoot things, right? Maybe that's you. This question is not for you then. Or maybe it is. Maybe you do both. I don't know. I just don't want to upset anybody or alienate anybody. Maybe you're more the, you know, the actual, like, hey, it's on the game, I'm going out, I'm hunting, I'm starting at this location and I'm going to this location. I know these things are here at this time. I'm going to prepare by bringing these weapons. You know, like you're planning out a hunt, right? What would be the animal of choice? What would be the location of choice? And maybe even a why, if you want to get right into it. Oh my God, that's what's happening. Am I stuck? Is my... Yeah. What are you doing, YouTube? I missed so much. I'm so sorry, you guys. I've been reading Twitch because I thought YouTube was just not there. What's the best way to shoot a diamond turkey? Honestly, a 22. It's so easy. Shotgun would be more accurate. Shotgun's pretty easy. Just got to be a little closer. I like to use lures, call them in. They're very responsive to it, and then just shoot them. Elephants? Yes, elephants would do it. That's smart. Kill animals. Nachos and beards. Suit, more aggressive. Okay. Oh, so no one's really... Okay. Nobody has an opinion on that. Are there any bird hunting in this game like geese and ducks? There absolutely are, my friend. In fact, we have some locations you can go to where it's a big focus, like Reventuli. There's, it's got its own entire little island that really you're just there to duck hunt. Of course, there's other game like moose and whitetail and bears, oh my, on that same map. There's always a good diversity, but some maps do have more waterfowl than others. There's upland game birds as well. We got blinds, decoys, collars, electronic collars. We just got a retriever that will go and bring any of those class 1 animals back to you, which is pretty dang cool. We're all set up. Welcome, buddy. It's great to have you with us. Video games are an outlet that can allow us to do things we couldn't IRL. Rhinos and elephants would be a blast, I think. I'm with you, Alexi. Yep, I've been a big voice for that in the company since I started. I know there was at one point, you know, a buy that was kind of carrying that, hey, no, that's not ethical. We're not doing it. No chance. Well, times change. People change. Situations change. And I will say that quite a bit has changed. Hello. Has changed here with the Hunter Call of the Wild. And the team has adapted and moved along with it. When do you want to run out there again? Big old level 5. Oh, I've got a point to spend. Let's go spend our point. We've got a perk point. And that actually get me to my 0. Yes. Beautifique. It's all starting to come together, baby. If you just joined us, my friends, we are here at Apex Hunter 23 PlayStation Finals. We had 7 incredible contestants vying today to take the championship title of Apex Hunter 23. With that illustrious title comes bragging rights, a badge to show in Discord that only 2 others will be rocking for the next roughly 365 days. You win yourself a SteelSeries high-end gaming headset. It's pretty sweet. Bunch of swag. Some Call of the Wild merch. It's pretty incredible. Absolutely. Love to see it. We don't know which way the wind will blow as of today, We've seen a lot of kills be dropped. We've seen our fearless hunters moving all across Silver Ridge Peaks. We started off in the morning and we've moved now to the early afternoon. Looks like some of our hunters have hit a bit of a lull. A couple of them, as you can see up in the top left corner, and pretty close to each other. Who's it gonna be? Who's your money on? For this year's Apex 23 champion, yes sir. I love that we have an annual competition going. Let's see, you never know. Maybe one year, if you guys really blow these comps up, maybe we could even look at something crazy. Imagine this. Esports, baby. Come on, it could happen. I dream big. I dream big. I absolutely do. It was an intended shot. Trying to make my point. No, it was not intended at all. My finger slipped. I'm a terrible liar. I ain't even gonna try and do it. Weekly competition in game would be fun, like Classic has. It sure would. We would only have to completely redesign our launching system to make that happen. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be as smart. Which, oh my goodness, I'm muted. Yeah. Did you miss all that? That's awesome. That's awesome. It's kind of what happens. Yeah. Muted the wrong thing. What are you doing to me, YouTube? There we go. There we go. Anyways, yes, weekly competitions in game would be fun, like Classic has. Sure would. We'd only have to completely rebuild the game to make it happen. It's just so drastically different. I think there was an intention originally when the game was designed. I think the intention was Hunt Club to fill in that blank somehow. And I think like it never got fleshed out the way they wanted it to be due to reasons. But yeah, Classic, it's a launcher based game. It's a live service. They can make changes same day. We can't do that. Plus we're across all clients. So the update process is quite different and lengthy. If we were live service, we could make it happen. Which is one of the reasons we went for live service over on the Angler. We learned from that. Didn't hear a thing. I know, it's too bad. I did leak some juicy stuff there, but that's it. That's all. 3 minutes, my friends. 3 minutes. I'm going to actually have to just bounce. Will I make it to this outpost in time? Maybe we just go back to our starting outpost. If you are confident in your kills to our competitors, feel free to come on in right now. If you're looking for those last couple minutes, you've got less than 3 minutes to go until the PlayStation Finals. Apex Hunter 23 is in the bag. A little sad. I hate seeing these things come to an end. I love this. I love it. If when there's a successor to Call of the Wild, can they build an engine launcher that allows cross-platforming? Well, I'll tell you, it's a big if. It's a big if. There's so much that our team wants to do in this game. Like, I mean, so much. But let's face it, at some point, for sure, I could see that happening. And if we did, I would say crossplay would be a main focus, just like we did with the Angler, right? It's very important, want people to be able to play the game they want to play. You want to be able to play with friends. Then you need to be able to play with friends. If your friends happen to play on different platforms, we absolutely should be able to make that happen. It's unfortunate that, this game was originally designed without multiplayer in mind at all. Let me see where it's come to now. Oh, right on. Thank you so much, George Ludi. I appreciate that. You have to come hang out on one of my streams someday. They're kind of on a hiatus. I just started back full-time again here, the Expansive Worlds. I was on part-time for a while, so I'm trying to work out my schedule. And I'll always try and line them up, make stream days, do them after. So probably be on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We'll see. But we have some great creators out there too in our community if you haven't had a chance to check them out. Okay, I think that's it. One more minute, my friends. Look at the confidence from Cut Down right here. Look at the confidence from our hunters. Who's it gonna be? You have a player card from this man. Not sure how I feel about it. Look good. Is it gonna be Weezinator? Man, I didn't even get to check out your stream. I hope you're having a good one. I hope you made some good content on this, my friend. Robson Rex just dropping in. That was kind of slick, I gotta tell you. Is it gonna be Bad Karma, Shelbinator, LV Times, who I do believe was Alpha on. Have we got everybody back? Is that everybody in? Okay, guys, that's it. Guns down, no more shooting. That's everybody in. Who are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing a body. Who did we lose? Did we lose them midstream? Oh, terrible state of affairs. Terrible state of affairs. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, is there someone up on the roof? No. Oh, well, that's on them. Here you have it. Big round of applause to each and every one of these ladies and gentlemen, these fierce competitors, but even more so, these fair competitors. The sportsmanship was live here today. We kept an eye on them. We didn't see anybody overlapping, anybody intruding. Everyone was kind and courteous. I wish you all the absolute best of luck. Go now to the Discord and start getting your entries in. Honestly, post them all at once, makes them nice and neat and tidy. Probably easiest for you, but however you want to do it, we will accept pictures from your phone, as we mentioned before, as long as we can read it. Get them in there, and good luck to you all. Thursday, my friends, Thursday, it all comes to a close. PC sets off at the crack of 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. 7 contestants. All 7 spots were filled, but will they all show? If they have not, you want in, you will need to be here at the start, the very start of the stream. We will fill any no-show spots. Hopefully, we don't have any no-shows. It's going to be fun. And then we will announce all of the winners for each individual competition, so be there for that. Thank you, chat. Thank you for keeping me going. Thank you for coming and hanging out and showing your support. Big shout out to the community for supporting these events. If you want to see more, show some love and support for it in the Discord. That's not shameless, right? No, totally. Go tell everybody that we need more of these. And huge shout out to the EW team for continuing to support this and to make this happen, and just being freaking amazing. You all don't see it in the community because it's all behind the screen stuff, but it's pretty damn cool. Much love from your bearded brother. We'll catch you guys again real soon. Tomorrow, in fact, is the Angler stream, and holy huge stuff just happened there. Yeah, go check out the John boats. They're freaking amazing. Like, mind-blowing, all these DLCs. The Traveler's Pack for the Hunter is lit. Go check it out live right now. Angler, go check out that stuff. I'm out of here, man. There's so much going on. Thanks for watching. Guns high. Put them in the air, my friends. Let them blast.
Apex Hunter. Yes, sir.